Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new around here. Today a nice little 1v1 video for you. Two replays on this video, and we're going to be on board with one player. We're going to stay on board with him because he is currently the #1 North American 1v1 player in the ranked leaderboards. He goes by the name Guz, as you can see on the orange team. He's on 72 ping as well, which is a little bit high. But he's against AlphaKep here, so it's a tough matchup, considering AlphaKep is a very good ones player. But Guz here is going to get the first goal of the game and outplay AlphaKep there with just pure speed on the sidewall. Yeah, he is currently, as this video is being recorded, the #1 1v1 player in North America. I believe he's like 4th overall on the world leaderboards, which is really impressive. He is definitely a new name up there, so it's extremely impressive to say the least. And we are going to watch him and see how he has managed to do that, because it's definitely no easy feat to do that, to be #1 in North America and #4 in the world. Definitely going to be seeing more of him, no doubt about it. Hopefully on my channel, but hopefully Johnny Boy or Fear notice the name up there. It's a really nice fake from Guz to go low under AlphaKep. Yeah, hopefully the other two sort of main casting channels on YouTube, if you like, do notice him, because he definitely deserves it. He's obviously worked really hard to get where he is, and it would be a shame for him to not get a show match anytime soon. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will, especially Fear. I think Fear will give him the show match that he deserves. He's freeing him up here against AlphaKep inside a minute, and he's looking really impressive doing so, really solid so far. He does obviously run the Octane, which I think is the best overall car in the game, and I think most people would agree with that. He does get bumped into his net here, but the ball doesn't follow AlphaKep like he would have wanted to into the open net. And again, Guz just with a clean outplay, and he's going to slow the ball down here as well, just to add insult to injury to AlphaKep. He's just getting clean outplays right now, clean challenges, very clean movement. Nothing crazy so far, but he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to yet. You know, he's not had to do that. He's clearly got very good mechanics, and a nice shot there to get his car around the ball on the sidewall, and he's 5-0 up inside a minute and a half, making AlphaKep look pretty average. Not a good game for AlphaKep, but a really good game for Guz nonetheless. And it's a little bit direct from AlphaKep, a little bit too easy for Guz. He is the #1 player in North America. You're going to need to do more than that to get past him. And he gets a decent flick off, not the greatest, but decent power nonetheless. And it would be interesting to see if he has got the flick game as well, because so far he's got really good clean shots and good solid mechanics as well. And very good recovery there on the sidewall with the wave dash, just to accelerate that ball much quicker. And he's going to get a go out of it. No, he's not quite going to get a go out of it. It's actually a really good save from AlphaKep. I didn't think he was going to get there in time, but he made me eat my words. Guz again with a clean challenge and really quickly in the air, and AlphaKep's just gone for corner boost. I'm not sure where he's going there, but obviously didn't realise Guz was just going to get such a clean. Yeah, I'm lost for words. I don't know where AlphaKep's going there. Maybe he just gave up. I mean, he's forfeited, so maybe he just gave up. Yeah, really good game from Guz. There is another game when he comes up against AJ in the next game, so it's going to be a tougher matchup for him. Let's see how he gets on. Okay, game 2 then, on board with Guz. Like I said, we're going to stay on board with him. And he is up against AJ here, one of the best 1v1 players ever to grace the game. Certainly one of the best of the North American players to grace the game. And that is unbelievable. Straight off the rip. Makes it look so casual, and that just backs up me saying earlier that he definitely has the mechanics, no doubt about it. What I like about his gameplay so far is that he's not all out sort of mechanics constantly. He's not trying to be flashy all the time, which I think is really good, because I think that can be some players' downfall. He seems to have a really good balance of what to do in the moment, and he's got a fake kick off there as well, and it's a successful one. So if he's got all of this in his locker, I can't say I'm too surprised as to see him right at the top of the leaderboards. I mean, 4th in the world is amazing. There's no reason why he can't push for 1st if he's managed to get to 4th that quickly. I don't know how long. I've seen his name floating around a few times, especially on ball chasing on the replays and stuff, but it seems to have just come out of nowhere all of a sudden lately. I mean, I could be wrong. He might have been in the top 100 for a while. He probably was. But to break into the top 10 and then go top 1 in North America, seemingly out of nowhere, is really, really impressive. But he's definitely got a tough matchup here against AJ, no doubt about it. AJ, as we know, featured on this channel a couple times before. A really good ones player, and AJ is going to go 2 goals up here. Or sorry, 1 goal up to make it 2-1. I hope Guz isn't too defeated after that goal, because usually when you see a player sort of not doing any inputs after they concede, it's not usually a good sign, but I doubt he's tilted. I mean, it's only 2-1, it's right at the beginning of the game. And he knows how good he is. I know how good he is, just from a few minutes that I've seen him play, and he kind of fakes AJ out there. He almost stops playing for a second. It looked like he was just sort of stuck on his roof. And then he uprighted his car, and then just pounced on the ball, and I don't think AJ really knew what was going on there. To make it 2-2 then. That's Guz, and he's going to get a nice little clean save there, but he doesn't quite get the corner boost. AJ does, and that means he's going to get the 3rd goal of the game, and well, the 5th goal of the game, his 3rd goal, to make it 3-2 in favour of AJ. And a minute and a half of the game has just passed, and this game is wide open at the moment. Both players looking quite dangerous. Honestly, Guz at the moment looking like he's under a bit of pressure from AJ. AJ looking the slightly better player so far. So let's see if Guz can or has the capacity to bring this back against such a high level player and cement his place right at the top of those leaderboards and prove that he deserves to be there. And that's a really crazy shot from AJ, honestly. Crazy control. Doesn't quite get the ball on target, unfortunately. It's a big shame, because that would have been a crazy good goal. And now it's Guz's turn to go on the attack. He's going to go for a breezy flick. He does so successfully, but it was quite direct and quite easy for AJ to save. But he gets a nice dunk there on AJ. AJ is going to have to go up this quick, which he does. Going to try and read it off his own backboard. He actually gets a somewhat of a psycho shot into Guz's half, and if that was on target, that probably would have gone in. I don't think Guz would have got back to that. Guz again with a nice breezy flick. And he gets a lot of power on that one, but it's a crazy save from AJ once again. AJ loves playing this kind of play style. Almost freestyle play style. Fast pace. It suits AJ. This time he does get caught out though in Guz's half. Guz is going to take a shot, and it was initially slightly off target, but he does read the bounce really well off the backboard to make it 3-all. And a nice single jump reset kick off there from both players, but Guz comes out on top, and he's got the ball. He's got 1 reset. He tries to go for like some sort of stall there. Takes the ball low. He's faking AJ all over the place at the moment, but can't quite get connection on the ball. Can Guz to turn the ball into the net. AJ again is going to come away with the ball, but AJ's had to back off it because he doesn't have enough boost, so Guz does actually come away with the ball himself. He goes for a delayed flick. Doesn't get a lot of power on it, maybe a little bit too direct. He needs to open up the angles just a little bit more on AJ, because AJ is saving everything that Guz is throwing at him at the moment. But Guz is going to get the 100 boost off of respawn. AJ has a flip. He does use it. It's somewhat of an awkward musty flick, but it's quite a low one, and Guz is easily able to save it and then intercept the ball on the follow-up and score into the open net to make it 4-3, and now he's a go up. With only a minute and a half remaining, he does take the lead. So far, he's just looking like he's kept his cool really well. He's not diving in too much, as Guz. He's just sort of trying to control the game. He's not playing overly quick. I'm not sure what AJ's doing there. He's kind of just left the ball and gone for the corner boost. Maybe he missed the boost in the corner, and it's allowed Guz to sweep in. But yeah, Guz just looks really in control. He's not had to do anything too crazy, apart from his first goal, which was a triple reset. Other than that, he's kept it quite casual. He scored a lot of open nets. That one is one of the more fortunate goals that he scored this game. But yeah, he's just been challenging really well and casually almost. It looks casual when he's doing it. He's just kept his cool, kept his calm, and now he's finding himself 3 goals ahead out of nothing really. AJ probably has had more possession and more of the dangerous attempts on goal. And this is going to be another goal for AJ after the save. Guz again, when he's all in, AJ's been really good on the goal line defense, and he has intercepted Guz and got a couple of goals out of it. Guz knows this, and that's why he sort of just approached him with a more of a relaxed play style that we've seen, and he's just allowing AJ to come at him instead, like he's done there. And again, it's just a clean outplay. He has got the ball on target. No, he hasn't. I've just eaten my words. He didn't get the ball on target. I thought that was going to go in off the post, but it bounced cleanly out. Unfortunately, it should have been a 7th goal for Guz. But yeah, he's got AJ red here. At the start of the game, it looked like AJ was going to be the more dangerous player, but Guz has AJ on lockdown. He knows what AJ is going to do. He's been very aggressive this game as AJ. This time, Guz sort of overextends, doesn't get a clean challenge on the ball, and it goes in favour of AJ this time. He does get his 5th goal of the game to bring it back within 22 seconds remaining. Can AJ mount a comeback here? He's already mounted somewhat of a comeback, but can he get himself level with Guz? or is Guz going to take this game from AJ? It's a fouled flick from Guz, but he gets a decent 50 on the line. AJ just about able to keep it out though. And he's going to come away with the ball. Guz needs to challenge here. He does so. And he's going to try and challenge here as well, which he does again. And there's only 3 seconds remaining. AJ needs to keep this ball up. Guz is going to look to kill it, and he does so. He does get the ball on target there, I believe. It would have been a 7th goal. But either way, that's the game. And Guz takes down both AlphaKep and AJ, one after the other. The AJ win, very impressive in my opinion, considering he was, I believe, 2 or 3 goals down at some point in this match. And he's come back to win the game by a goal. And looking pretty comfortable doing it, like I was saying during the game. He sort of just relaxed his gameplay a little bit, allowed AJ to come at him, and then intercepted AJ when AJ was overextending on his attacks. So yeah, really good game from Guz. Well played. Well done to him as well for getting top 1 in North America. Really impressive stuff. And at the time I'm recording this, he is 4th in the world as well. So he may have even gone up higher than that by the time this video comes out. But yeah, at the time of this video, top 1 in NA, top 4 in the world. Really impressive stuff. Keep it going, mate. If you're watching this, keep it going. I want to see you in some show matches and some tournaments because I quite like your playstyle. It's very, you've got great mechanics, but you can also reel it in when you need to. You seem to read the opponent quite well. From what I've gathered in these 2 replays, maybe you just had the best 2 games of your life, but clearly not because you're top 1. You must have had a hell of a lot of good games other than these 2. So yeah, really impressive. Keep it going. Thanks a lot for the people that did watch. For the new viewers, thanks a lot for giving my channel a chance. If you like this video, do subscribe to the channel, leave a like and comment below. I do like to interact with the viewers, so yeah, comments below are always welcome. Thanks a lot again for everybody that watched, and I will speak to you all very soon.